That's why you paint fake nails with the gloss, get prepared for the Lord. If you read from the source, you would realize he was read from the source. Get the word in your pores, let it pour out till it pour out of your soul. We can fall out or we fall out cause we all bow. Wow. He the true dog, if you don't believe me, the word you can Snoop Dogg right now. He was on death row, didn't serve any sentence. I should've been on death row. He didn't serve me a sentence. Nah, got an easy pass, we don't pay tolls. On the third day, he don't stay cold. Don't really care about your play when I know God made him was a play-doh, yeah.
Looking up at the Father, attentive, ain't got a clue what they doing. Lord, I ask you to forgive them. It's about time they awaken. It's about time that they listen. It's about time to arrive in paradise with you in heaven. Wanna join me? And I buy. That's none of that's given. Drawing ninth hour men on both sides. Only thing left is to be right where you are, God. Can you hear my cry? No, you hear my cry, Eli. When look at mama, gotta tell her to hold on to her, but I gotta tell her, hold on tight. Feeling forsaken, I'm shaking and questioning why, God, my God. I've got thirst. It's time. This finished. Crown head nailed down, clock done ticking. Blood. Life found, life been stricken. I commend my spirit unto your hands, surrender your plan. In 3 days, soon to be risen.
Father, forgive them, they ignorant. Paradise with me, you'll enter it. Woman, behold your son, my time is imminent. My God, tell me why you listen to me. Why have you forsaken me and I thirst? Yes, it is finished, I put in the word. Father, thy hand and my spirit will merge. Thou shalt not steal, but I gave you the word.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What's happening? What it do? I ain't even have my mic over here. What it do, man? How y'all live? I hope everybody is good. Hope everybody's still alive out here in these doggone streets. Trying to still get myself together. I'm running behind just a tad bit. Oh, she gonna break her leg. That's just so stupid. Anyway, how y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show around here in the street. This is the place where you come and go ahead on and get your news. Don't be afraid to get your news around here because a lot of y'all don't get your news nowhere else, and that's a good thing because then you will be drawn up. You'll be drawn to me to go ahead on and get your news. The 229 Albany, Georgia's up in the building. Cincinnati, Ohio's up in this thing. California is up in the house one more again. Chi-Town is up in this thing, man. How's everybody doing? Today is the 3rd. July the 3rd, 2024 is almost a holiday out here in the street. Everybody's having a sale. Everybody's having a sale. If you was gonna buy it and you've been checking the price before the sale, if the price is correct for you, you go ahead on and cop that. The 209 is up in the building. Cali is up in the house. What it do? Say the 312 is up in the house. Come on in. Say the Bronx, New York is in this bitch. Say what poppin' past the leg of these 30 minutes of 5. What's good? Chi-Town is up in this thing. They much love when they get the bag, bro. The 281 Houston, Texas is up in this. Say, hey, Willie and Chat, what it do? The 505 is around here. What's happening? Paid time off until Monday. What it do? That's what I'm talking about, man. Just lamp, put your feet up. Don't be out there doing anything strenuous. Only do the things that you really, really want to do. This is your time. You have worked for this time off. Don't let people control your days off out here. I promise y'all, you will continue to be depressed and upset out here. Do what y'all need to do. Who the hell fighting? They about to fight? Hold on. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? It's hump day. Happy hump day. What's good, man? Listen, it is Wednesday. The week is almost over. Oh, Jesus. The 334 to Monkey Town is up in the building. What to do? What to do? The 305 is in the house. Come on in. Come on in. Don't play with them. Just lay with them. Alerts today say time to enjoy your own lunch break. Shout out to everybody who was on lunch. I hope that this be a good show. I hope that I can entertain you good people for y'all lunch breaks and all that fly stuff right there. Make sure that you keep your job. You got to keep your job because we got bills to pay. We got bills to pay. Here, you just paid rent on the 1st. So we got to keep our job to where we can continue to get this money because next month coming. August 1st will be here real quick. I promise you that right there. I promise you that right there. What do we have? Bam, Chicago is in the building. What it do, what it do. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Bam. Minnesota's in this thing. What it do? Oh, wait. I got to put my thing up one more again. Got to tell y'all some. Give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all done made it to 100. Y'all done made it to 100 by 09. I appreciate that right there. Y'all ready to go on and get into this news. Listen. We also got a thing called Pleasant Candles. Pleasant Candles. You can go around there to pleasantcandles.com. You can go around there to the .com if you would like to get you something that kind of smell real good. Well, not kind of. That smell real good. Listen, you ain't even got to light these things. Just go on and take the top off. Leave them just sitting around inside your house or in your car or in like your locker room or something like that right there. And it's going to send it up real decent. We got 4 cents out here in these streets. Y'all going around there and shop with a player. All right. Shout out to the people who have already placed their orders. I just want to say to a few of you who had tried to place your orders through PayPal. PayPal is not allowing me at this moment to accept your payments. I'm dealing with them on the back end. I done been up for 5 hours last night trying to get it to work and all that fly stuff, and then their customer support hours is only from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And let me state that again. The customer service hours is only from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. But watch it. It's only 6 a.m. Pacific time. So if it's Pacific time, then it's 9 o'clock my time. So I had to wait till 9 o'clock this morning to talk to these doggone people, and we trying to fix some things, and now I still have to wait for them to do what they need to do and send me some type of information to where I can go on and make things work out. So hopefully around about 5 o'clock I should be up and good when it comes down to making your payments through PayPal. You can make your payments. You just listen, I cannot receive payments through PayPal right now. And I do understand because I like to use PayPal myself. I really do like to use PayPal myself. But just to let you people know, if you have ordered and you ordered through PayPal, I have not received your payments. Your orders has not went through. I'm still working on it. So it's not me, it's them. But because it's them, it's still me. Because it's my company. So it is me. They messing me up. I don't know. Some shit just popped off wrong out here, and I have to be Mr. Fix It. So I'm trying to fix it just to let y'all know. If y'all still like to shop with a player, you just would not be able to use PayPal. And when you was able to use PayPal, I will let y'all know on the following show. Thank you. Hope I got that day out real good. Listen, let's go ahead on and get into some news. I saw a few things out here in these streets that was disturbing, but I've been so focused on this other thing that's really bothering me with the little business part here, and I'm trying not to be angry. I'm trying to control. You have to control your anger. You have to work through things. You should not always be upset. Well, you shouldn't be upset when things go awry, or should I say when they go astray. You just need to be able to deal with it and control yourself while dealing with it. This is what society wants us to do. Control yourself while you're dealing with your ups and downs. Don't be emotional, which we all have emotions no matter whether we keeping calm or not. It's all emotions. But that's the type of stuff that people tell you. But this is a part of doing business out here in the doggone street. But anyway, y'all, let's go ahead on and get on into it. Bam! We got body cam footage that has been released real quick. Body cam footage that has been released showing a Chicago police officer shooting somebody. The family is saying, well, like a lot of times family be out here saying, you didn't have to shoot him. You didn't have to shoot him? Let's see what happened.
Well, we have a new look at body cam video from a deadly police-involved shooting.
Our Nate Rogers has details and that graphic video released by the Office of Police Accountability. Nate.
Yeah, absolutely. Good evening, Scott and Don. Copa today releasing those 911 calls, police body camera footage, as well as third-party cell phone video that was all taken from the scene. The family of the man that was shot and killed by Chicago police told another media outlet that that their loved one was violently attacked by two men before police arrived.
By police, this guy was detected several times.
Copa says the incident began when two Chicago police officers were flagged down and witnessed an individual attempting to stab a victim in the street. That individual was later identified by the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office as 35-year-old Tracy Watson.
Tracy Watson, 35 years old, in the streets with that knife.
Officers eventually exited their squad cars, giving verbal commands to Watson to drop the knife. Copa says the 35-year-old would not comply, proceeded to stab the victim repeatedly. Two officers fired their guns, striking Watson and the victim.
I want y'all to see that part again right there. He got the knife in his hand.
Would not comply.
Would not comply. This is him right here with the knife in his hand, approaching somebody, trying to stab somebody. What is law enforcement supposed to do?
Proceeded to stab the victim repeatedly. Two officers fired their guns, striking Watson and the victim. Watson died at the hospital. The victim was also transported to the ER, listed in critical condition. The shooting happened May 27th in the 300 block of Cicero Avenue around 11 p.m. Watson's cousin could be heard in video asking why the officer did not tase him. The cousin reportedly saying Watson, a father of four, was defending himself against two men.
The cousin say, why didn't y'all tase him? Alright, why didn't y'all tase him?
A victim in the street. That individual was later identified by the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office as 35-year-old Tracy Watson. Officers eventually exited their squad cars, giving verbal commands to Watson to drop the knife. Copa says the 35-year-old would not comply, proceeded to stab the victim repeatedly. Two officers fired their guns.
And then y'all do understand that they waited even until he was over the victim. They waited. They didn't shoot him immediately when he was running to the victim trying to get at him. No. They waited until he was listen, they blurted out here. He's over the victim. Right here. But watch this. They didn't shoot him right here. Right. They didn't shoot him right here. That's a great question. Why didn't he stop? We always say what the police coulda, shoulda, woulda did. But we don't never say what our loved ones shoulda did.
Proceeded to stab the victim repeatedly. Two officers fired their guns, striking Watson and the victim.
They strike Watson and they shot the victim. Y'all here playing? Both of yous get shot.
Watson died at the hospital. The victim was also transported to the ER, listed in critical condition. The shooting happened May 27th in the 300 block of Cicero Avenue around 11 p.m. Watson's cousin could be heard in video asking why the officer did not tase him.
How many of y'all think that they should have tased him, though? How many of y'all think that they should have tased him? I think that they had the ability to tase him. I think that they had time to tase him. I'm not saying that they did not have time to tase him if they had done chose to tase him. But as long as you got that sharp weapon. See, they can attempt to tase you when you got that sharp weapon, and when the taser don't work or the taser miss, and or the taser hit but you keep going, like we see in plenty of videos where people get tased and they keep on doing what they're doing, and then that person is still able to stab somebody after they have been tased. The police department will be sued for that right there too. Because then people will say, he was coming after me or she was coming after me with a knife and you chose to tase when you should have shot. Yeah. Yeah. To say, why was the cousin just standing by looking? Great question. Great question. Nobody tried to stop your cousin but the police. He was being attacked by two people. The sad part is the police is out there now.
Copa says the 35-year-old would not comply.
See? Right here. The police there. You do not have to attempt to stab this person.
Proceeded to stab the victim repeatedly. Two officers fired their guns.
He got what he was looking for. Moving right along. Ain't gonna be much hold you. I'm gonna sit around and try to justify this shit because y'all didn't feeling talking about he shoulda, coulda, woulda. No. No, they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Said pepper spray or bean bag. Bam. He said, Willie, wouldn't the guy on the ground feel the taser too? If he was like touching the other dude, maybe. If when they shot him, he was connected to the other dude, like grabbing on him or something, he probably could have felt it. Yeah, but he had to deal with being shot too. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's just part of doing business out here in these streets. It's really just a part of doing business out in the doggone street. Moving it right along. Bam. Shout out to all these doggone townships and states and stuff who put in their new laws. There's there's different states with new laws and all that fly stuff, and maybe throughout this week or the rest of this week we will have a chance to speak on these new laws in these different states. Let's stay in Chicago, but we're going to Dalton. We're going around here to Dalton. It popped off in Dalton. They said that damn it popped off in Dalton. They bought that life in Dalton. That's what it's looking like out here in these streets. Put that there up on the screen for you real quick. We have a confrontation at a Dolton Township meeting between the activists. The activists got really mad at Andrew Holmes. He's really mad at Andrew Holmes. Trying to get it into a fight with Andrew Holmes. Ain't nobody out here trying to fight Tip. Nobody trying to fight Tip. Bitch gonna try to fight Andrew Holmes. Here we go.
Another South Suburban Village meeting erupts into chaos.
Oh, let me take that back. Trying to fight Andrew Holmes about some monkey he wasn't even getting. Here we go.
South Suburban Village meeting erupts into chaos. The man taken away in handcuffs last night in Dalton now charged with a misdemeanor after confronting an embattled trustee. Our Jermont Terry has been following all this for months. He's live for us with the message of the man arrested. Jermont?
Joe, while the 4th may be days away, the fireworks, they are right here in South Suburban Dalton, and it spilled over here at the police department. Now, many in the community, they came and they rallied behind this community activist who was arrested after this board meeting, and they're calling for more accountability from this community.
Loud cheers outside this South Suburban Police Department.
I now see that everything that is wrong in Dalton at this point is this administration.
Jedediah Brown spent close to 20
Jedediah Brown, who is him?
24 hours in the Dalton PD.
Hold on.
Jedediah Brown spent close to 24 hours in the Dalton PD lockup following his arrest Monday night. Brown took to the podium and demanded answers from village trustee Andrew Holmes.
Did you rape that woman? Did you put something in her drink? And damn it, you gonna answer, and you gonna answer me. Promise you.
During the meeting, police and other politicians stepped between the two men. Holmes has kept silence following a civil suit accusations he sexually assaulted Fania Dukes during a village trip to Las Vegas last year.
What's wrong with dog you players? Huh? Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say late here, late. Hey, Miss Shirley and Jermaine. Prayers, love you, Willie, love y'all back. All prayers going out to Miss Shirley and Jermaine. Hope that y'all doing well out here in the doggone street on this wonderful Wednesday. On this wonderful Wednesday. That's what's up. Appreciate that right there. You say it's fake, Willie. Listen. And say he weak. Do y'all even understand what happened to her was so long ago? We've seen meeting after meeting after meeting, but you want to come to this meeting and try to check a man who has not been in the meetings, but just so happened he's at this meeting here. He just tried to make a name for himself. Well, he already have a name for himself, but he's trying to go viral. He know good as hell whether there's law enforcement inside of the building. He know all that right there. He know that law enforcement would not allow him to place hands on somebody.
Trustee Andrew Holmes.
Did you rape that woman? Did you put something in her drink? And damn it, you gonna answer, and you gonna answer me. Promise you that.
During the meeting, police and other politicians stepped between the two men. Holmes has kept silence following a civil suit accusations he sexually assaulted Fania Dukes during a village trip to Las Vegas last year. Mayor Tiffany Hingard and her administration have been accused of trying to cover up the incident.
God bless him. I'm glad God let him.
But when you challenge this administration,
she say, God bless him. I'm glad that they let him out. Y'all play too much. So she's happy that this darker human man was arrested for, I guess, trying to get answers of did you do it? Why would she need for anybody to stand up and ask him, did he do it, when she says that he is the one who did it? Huh?
The incident.
God bless him. I'm glad God let him.
But when you challenge this administration, you go to jail.
Brown says Dalton leaders tried to get a felony charge for his actions.
I've been served another restraining order. Wow. From Andrew Holmes.
They say, wow. What do you mean, wow? He tried to cause a problem. He tried to get into an altercation with a man. This man is in his 60s. I get a restraining order on your little stupid ass, too. And lock you up as soon as you come back around me.
Instead, he faces a misdemeanor for resisting arrest.
And you ask them questions, they don't answer.
Mayor Hingard and her administration have been under fire for questionable finance spending and lack of transparency. The FBI has already served subpoenas for records.
And this is just a distraction from what our fight is really about.
Village trustee Tammy Brown supports the federal probe and the independent investigation by Lori Lightfoot.
You say all single mamas in the crowd.
They have ignored all requests to reach an agreement and resolve the current situation going on within the fire department.
Why y'all didn't tell me that the fire department money is being played with too? I ain't know that the fire department money is being played with, man.
Yet now the firefighters union has aired its grievances with claims money taken out of their paychecks has not been put in their retirement funds. And when you hear the mayor putting so much effort towards felony charges towards this young man and not addressing the issues of this community and this union, what does that say?
You're sidetracking the business. You're not taking care of the business. Again, you are the mayor. Do your job.
Now, in regards to Trustee Holmes, he has not commented publicly about the accusations of the sexual assault, and he remains silent tonight about that incident at the board meeting. Reporting live in Dalton tonight, Jermont Terry, CBS 2.
Shout out to Andrew. Listen, and don't say nothing. Don't you respond to nothing. And shout out to the player for having a tattoo on his neck, all in the middle right there. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks are bad people. I just like to point out people with tattoos on their neck. Yeah, man. You say beginning to sound like Yellow Freight. She out here playing with that money out here in Dalton. So he done came on around there. So I'm guessing that he is some type of celebrity activist or something like that right there. Because all of those women is happy to see him. They is happy that he is around there. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we come here 10, 11. That's a woman. 12, 13, 14, 15. Come in 16, 17. One in the green, 18. I'm looking at one over here, 19.
Loud cheers outside this South Suburban.
It's about 20. It's at least 20 to 25 women out here. Look. They is cheering him on. Like, I'm so glad that you came around here to save us. Was he supposed to come around there and save them? He's a well-known activist in Chicago. But see, nothing gets done by this activist. Well, I don't know what he has gotten done in other situations, but for him to come to the podium and tell Andrew Holmes that you gonna answer today, that's just the stupidest shit ever. Something is really wrong with folk. He know that this is going to court. He knows that the justice system is involved and the justice system is handling this, right? So why would he get himself involved in this part? But notice, the thing that got him in the news today was because of what he did with another man. He didn't get into the news for checking tip. No. No. He didn't have a plan for tip. He didn't have a plan to make the news for Tiffany. No, he didn't. Not at all. He had a plan to make the news for Andrew. Andrew is not in control of the township. Andrew is not the mayor. But he focused on the man who the criminal justice system is focused on. Who, in order for him to be held accountable, he had to go. He had to do it through the law, right? Because let's think about this right here. Yeah. Violence got him in the news. Yeah. Nothing more, nothing less. Violence. And this is what we're showing to the public, that we is of a violent nature out here. Something going on with darker hue play. But this is because of somebody else's monkey. Somebody who made decisions to do what she had done did. I'm not saying that, hell, I ain't saying nothing. Decisions. I stand on that right there. Whatever happens to you is partially your fault.
Village board meeting as a village trustee is confronted over sexual assault allegations, and the embattled mayor, Tiffany Henyard, is questioned over tax dollars.
There's also the burning issue of getting a new contract for first responders. Dane Placco joins us live now to break it all down. Hey, Dane.
Hey there. Yeah, there's certainly been no shortage of drama here in Dalton, much of which we've reported on, but there was a new twist last night as the union representing Dalton firefighters began asking some very tough questions at the village board meeting.
I'm here today with fellow members of 3766 looking for answers.
Dalton firefighters and their union president confronted Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard with a list of questions and grievances. Today, the union president telling me they'd simply had enough.
With everything going on in the village and on the media, at some point we just got to put our foot down and get the answers to the questions that we have.
The 15 full-time Dalton firefighters have been working without a pay raise or a new contract for the past 4 years. They worry Dalton isn't paying their insurance premiums because they're getting stuck with big medical bills.
3 members now who have pregnant wives and little ones at home, they're getting health insurance claims denied.
And the firefighters' own money that's deducted from their paychecks for the retirement fund isn't getting deposited.
I just think it's mismanagement. I think there's so much going on.
Is Tip taking the retirement fund money? Is she taking the money from the firefighters?
That no one can keep up with like a priority list of what's important.
That's a good thing to do. Stop putting out fires.
All this at a time when Mayor Henyard is at the center of a federal corruption investigation looking into spending and contracts.
They're fed up. It's embarrassing. They see what's going on.
Dalton trustee Kiana Belcher says she believes money earmarked for the fire department and the firefighters' insurance and pensions is being misspent by the mayor.
And it's actually affecting their families, their day-to-day life. And that's bad. You go to work every day, you have money taken out your check, and then it's not going to the proper places. That's a concern.
Say Tip taking everything.
In a statement, Dalton Village manager Keith Freeman says, "We are aware of the several concerns that have been raised concerning health insurance premium payments and the shortage of the deferred compensation payments. We are committed and working tirelessly to remedy the challenges that we share as a village to attempt to make the bargaining members whole again."
The Dalton Fire Department is here to serve and protect the residents of the village of Dalton, and we do this with pride. We will continue to serve despite the fact our health insurance is not being paid, our retirement funds are being taken from us, and workers' compensation claims are not being handled properly.
So then that means that they're not going to move as fast as they need to move. This is where your this right here is where your problems start. Well, this is your problem. Watch it.
The department is here to serve and protect the residents of the village of Dalton, and we do this with pride. We will continue to serve despite...
We will continue to serve despite y'all messing us over. They're not going to be in a hurry. They're not going to be in a hurry to fix the problem. I promise you.
The fact our health insurance is not being paid, our retirement funds are being taken from us, and workers' compensation claims are not being handled properly.
I wish I would put out another damn fire. I wish I would come to another accident. All you have to do is stop. Listen, if the fire department stops, if they just stop, do y'all know the town will be in the uproar? Like a real uproar, and then things will have to happen. See, because then if Tiffany don't do something then, if she don't get shit right then, which is still shocking to me that no one above her have kicked her out. I am confused. Like, can't like the governor step in or something like that? The Supreme Court justice or somebody could go ahead on and step on in? You can't run a city with no fire department. I would literally shut my shit down. My medical is not being paid. My retirement money that y'all taking ain't going into my shit. I'm done. Oh, it's a wrap.
These are serious issues, and they need to be addressed and fixed immediately.
Like what is we paying the union for? What is we paying the union for if we not able to strike? From this day forward, if we striking. Until everybody's money gets deposited where it needs to be. Where everybody's health insurance is where it needs to be. Until then, we on vacay. Huh? That's what the union need to go ahead on and say. Period, point blank. We will not crank up another truck. Nope. Nope. And we don't mean to abandon the city, but the city heads has abandoned us, and we have families too. I'm so sorry. People work for that shit. They want their money. Hell no. It's a doggone shame. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Listen, I am truly surprised that ain't nobody jumped on Tip. I'm really surprised now. I don't even know how she's able to just still be riding around in the community and just going to her crib and chilling and all that fly stuff. Ain't nobody like no Molotov cocktails, nothing been like in the air, and it just so happened to hit something that she owned or something like that right there. Nothing. Bitch ain't throwing rocks or nothing. Bitch ain't running up on security or nothing. But we got all these goddamn thugs out here in these streets. She ain't doing nothing in the community. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. Say Tip, say I got $200, but I wanna spend red money for real, for real. I want to spend red money. Shout out to D for the $2 super chat. He said, all y'all leave Lil Wayne alone. Not Lil Wayne. Shout out to JJ for the $7 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yeah, what is we looking like with the support? I need your support around here. Need your support. Says she has the police department as private security. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. But damn it, you can still throw a rock. Bitch can still throw a rock and hit a car or something. For real. The thumbs ups is looking good. Can we at least hit 300? We looking good with the thumbs up. Damn it. Give yourself a pat on the back because y'all over 200. Appreciate that right there. We're trying to run through this stuff real quick. We have two brothers. We have two brothers who is now being sentenced for killing a baby and firing at the police officers. Two brothers. And a mother of the baby speaks out in court. Gonna put this up on the screen for you real quick. Here you go.
Today, two brothers were sentenced for the death of a baby in Muskegon and for shooting at officers who were investigating the incident.
News 8's Demetria Sanders is in Muskegon with more from the courtroom.
It was an emotional day as we heard from the victim's mother. Now the person responsible for killing her 6-month-old daughter is staring down years in prison.
We used to be cool in high school. If I would have knew you would have had me my life like this, I would have never said 2 words to you in high school.
She said something about if I would have known that you would have had me in this position, then I never would have said 2 words to you on Facebook.
Is staring down years in prison.
We used to be cool in high school. If I would have knew you would have had me my life like this, I would have never said 2 words to you on Facebook.
I think she said you used to be cool in high school. Hold on. One more time.
For killing her 6-month-old daughter is staring down years in prison.
We used to be cool in high school. If I would have knew you would have had me my life like this, I would have never said 2 words to you on Facebook.
April 7th of last year, 6-month-old Adore Malone was shot and killed at a home on East Isabella Avenue near Ransom Street. The person responsible, 22-year-old Julio Cassiano.
I gotta deal with that for the rest of my life. I don't get to see my daughter. I don't get to do her hair and dress her up like her sister. I don't get none of that. You took that.
Investigators say Cassiano opened fire at a group of people outside the home, which struck no one besides Adore, who was inside.
Say it sounds like she slept with 2 brothers and they didn't know who was the baby since this scenario. You seen this scenario before, right? Ain't no telling the baby.
This year, Cassiano pleaded guilty to charges including 2nd-degree murder and felony firearm. He also pleaded no contest to a charge of gang membership.
But the defendant was in a street war with people of his opposing gang, rival gang members, young people like the defendant. And one fires at someone, and then someone gets shot, and then they got to fire back.
Prior to being sentenced, Cassie...
Yeah, boy, that thing is dry. Shout out to Baby out for having a tattoo on their neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad. People just like to go out on the point on that. I have no idea why she would say you was cool in school and I would have never hit you up on Facebook. So it sounds like that they may have had something going from the time she hollered at him on Facebook. I don't know.
And one fires at someone, and then someone gets shot, and then they got to fire back.
Prior to being sentenced, Cassiano apologized to Adore's family for her murder.
I wish things was different. If I could go back in time and change the things that occurred that day, I would.
But ultimately, a judge gave him a 28 to 80-year sentence.
This is a horrific loss. A 6-month-old child, because you are upset because somebody was making fun of the fact that you got shot or somebody you know got shot?
You can't pick at people for getting shot or picking at somebody partners them for getting shot. They raised by their mammies. Of course they gonna shoot somebody else.
Also on Tuesday, Cassiano's 26-year-old brother, Tali Hatcher, was sentenced to 12 years for charges including assault to do great bodily harm and gang membership. Investigators say Hatcher shot at officers who were looking into Adore's death, the judge calling for an end to violence impacting the area.
You can be charged for, what did he say? You can be charged for gang, hold on.
Membership.
For gang membership. If you could be charged for gang membership, then why is the gang member still in the streets?
Investigators say Hatcher shot at officers who were looking into Adore's death, the judge calling for an end to violence impacting the area.
I didn't think it could get worse than 14, 13 getting killed. 6 months old gets killed. It needs to end.
That judge full of crap. He full of it. Listen to what he just said.
Than 14, 13 getting killed. 6 months. I didn't think it could get worse than
I didn't think that it could get worse.
14, 13 getting killed.
Than 14, 13-year-olds getting killed. You didn't think that it could get worse. Bitch, we're in 2024. What do you mean you don't think that it can get worse when we do stories of 12-year-olds, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? What is he talking about? I didn't think that it could get worse. Have you checked your news? You don't watch the Willie Williams show. That's the problem.
6 months old gets killed. It needs to end. And somewhere, somebody needs to start.
In Muskegon, Demetria Sanders, News 8.
That doggone shame. Oh boy. Hey. Excuse me. Yeah. So the big one was 22. The slimmer one was 26. The 26-year-old did some dumb shit like, I'm gonna shoot at the police who is investigating the doggone crime. Y'all do understand that they came out the same monkey? They came out the same monkey. That monkey produced fools. Say, yes, Willie, it depends on what court district you in. I ain't need much know that right there. That is wild. But it's also wild that that the gang members is free. Because there's one thing about no matter what state you in, law enforcement know who gang members is. If the streets know it, law enforcement know it. It should be easy to arrest them and keep them behind bars. Because as soon as they get out, they go right back into their gang membership thing, right? You just arrest them probably like twice or something, and then we don't, like a 3-strike rule or something like that right there. They shouldn't be let back out there. You know, because they're still gang members. I'm just saying, but because we be out here lying and crying and we is trying to do stuff to fight against gangs and violence and shit, those are lies. Because if we eliminated it, judges like him would have no job. Think about it. Judges like him would not have no job if we eliminate the crime. It just is what it is. Bam, we got another one going out here to the A. We got another fool out here in these doggone streets. You stupid. I think that's how I'm going to start speaking about you. You good, smart fools out here in these streets. We have a man who executed another man over a parking space in the Atlanta mall. Man.
Now solved. Today, a judge sentenced the man responsible to life without parole. It's more time than the prosecution requested. The murder happened in 2020, and it was all over a parking spot. New at 6, Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live inside the Fulton County Courthouse. And Mark, the judge called this an execution.
Yeah, a prosecutor here at the Fulton County District Attorney's Office says he used a big diagram of the Lenox Square parking lot along with mall surveillance video and much more to explain to the jury what happened. He says the incident ended in the parking lot with a murder, but it started there too with what should have been a minor dispute over a parking spot.
Shout out to Memphis Ken, say I'm trying to be a cop. Will I even stop smoking weed? That's what I'm talking about. Be a part of the force out here. Change some things. Yeah.
On the count of murder, I'm going to sentence you to life without the possibility of parole. This case is particularly disturbing. It was described by witnesses to the murder as an execution. It was pure evil.
How did they find the gun? Hold on. He had a revolver. That means that he was smart enough to not... Well, he was smart enough to have a revolver while doing the shooting because you don't leave a bullet shell. This fool left the gun.
With a gun pointed to the back of that victim's head when you pulled the trigger and killed a man, leaving his family and his child with no father.
The law, a Lenox Square parking lot, and a life lost.
On March 8, 2020, defendant Ricky Lafarge shot and killed Tawan Nguyen in the back of the head in the parking lot of Lenox Mall, all over a dispute over a parking spot.
Chief Senior Assistant Fulton County DA John.
You get shot in the back of your head. You get your wig peeled back. It's about a parking spot. That was my parking spot, dog. Your mama. Wait, what? Pow, pow, pow. Damn, about a parking spot, dog.
Whitenauer says he recommended life, but because of his age at the time of the murder, 19, and his lack of an adult criminal record, with the possibility of parole, plus 5 years, for Ricky Lafarge. But Judge Alice Benton exceeded that, ordering life without parole, plus 5.
Someone lost their life over a parking space.
Fulton County DA Fonnie Willis.
Reaction to the sentence. We ain't see Fonnie in a good little minute. Still out here popping and locking.
I'm pleased with it. I understand why.
She pleased with the sentence.
Why the judge gave the sentence she gave.
We're told Danielle Russell tried the case with Whitenauer.
The judge did the right thing in this case.
Whitenauer says an SUV carrying Lafarge and 4 others zipped into a parking space Nguyen and his girlfriend had been waiting on to open up. Nguyen and Lafarge's group exchanged words from a distance.
Lafarge is wearing the KC hat.
Lafarge's group went to the mall food court. Prosecutors believe Nguyen.
When y'all see these fools out here like that, right? When y'all see these fools with hoodies on,
from a distance.
Lafarge is wearing.
Remember some years ago, I think that it was some white people who had done said that when they see like black people like with hoodies on, like a group of them, like they be afraid and they would cross the street and all that stuff, and then black people, they came out saying that is racist, that is racist. And then black folks went to saying, no, when I see a group of them fools too, I part ways too. I get from around there. Y'all better continue to get from around these fools who is out here wearing hoodies. It's the summer. When y'all see them with their hoodies on, and in the summer, if y'all see this in long sleeve, it's kind of like when you see a man in June and or July and partially August walking to a bank with a trench coat in the summer. That's a telltale sign that there's about to be a problem. So when y'all see these fools in long sleeves and it's 100 degrees out there, get from around them.
And the KC hat.
I don't care if you're gonna be called a hater, a racist or whatever. Get from around them. Get from around them. I don't care if they not about to do anything. Get from around them.
Lafarge's group went to the mall food court. Prosecutors believe Nguyen, unarmed and outnumbered, must have seen them leaving and followed them out. During the confrontation, Lafarge, who had a gun in a sling bag, circled behind Nguyen and moments later shot him. Lafarge's group fled in an SUV but quickly crashed, and Lafarge ran off but left the gun and a hat with his DNA behind.
This I can't. Jesus. You say Willie Fanny look a bit slimmer. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. That baby been stressed out. Baby been stressed out, or she probably been on that Ozempic.
Behind Nguyen, and moments later shot him. Lafarge's group fled in an SUV but quickly crashed, and Lafarge ran off but left the gun and a hat with his DNA behind.
Shout out to law enforcement for picking up the gun and that KC hat that he loves so much. I think that's a snapback. This fool left. He had a revolver. Typically we have revolvers so we don't leave the shells behind. He had a revolver. He was also 21 at the time, so he was not supposed to have a firearm. This fool dropped his hat and the gun. Y'all should have gave him death. Y'all should have just gave him death. Not the death penalty. I mean literally death. Like this week on YouTube live. Death.
With his DNA behind. Defense lawyer Patrick Brackley.
Defense was Mr. Lafarge took out the weapon, attempted to strike the victim, and the gun accidentally went off. A defense which the jury evidently rejected, but that I believe will hold water on appeal.
He said he tried this case of he pulled the gun out. He didn't intentionally. He did not intend to shoot the gun, but the gun just went off.
The victim and the gun accidentally went off.
Hold on.
A defense.
Say it again.
And moments later shot him. Lafarge's group fled in an SUV but quickly crashed, and Lafarge ran off but left the gun and a hat with his DNA behind. Defense lawyer Patrick Brackley.
Defense was Mr. Lafarge took out the weapon, attempted to strike the victim, and the gun accidentally went off.
Said the revolver went off. Man, that's cap. He had the weapon. He took the weapon out to strike him, to strike the victim, so he meant to pistol whip him then. But it shot him in the back of the head, though. No?
A defense which the jury evidently rejected, but that I believe will hold water on appeal.
Say his attorney is ass. He thinks that defense will hold water in a appeal.
A defense which the jury evidently rejected, but that I believe will hold water on appeal.
There's no evidence that Mr. Wynn ever threw any punches at Mr. Lafarge.
It was senseless. There were multiple people around. It was in broad daylight.
I know that we have people that are saying, well, they won't go to popular spots in Atlanta. I'm not willing to give up any of Atlanta to include Lenox Mall. We think that Lenox has taken great steps since this, but I plan to continue to shop there. I want my constituents to continue to shop there, and I'm going to work with law enforcement to make sure we keep that a safe environment.
Shout out to Fanny. She's still out here popping. Now, don't get it twisted now. Hell yeah, she was in court and all that fly stuff right there. We said a few things about her, but y'all know that baby can still get it out here in these streets. Keep doing you, sugar. Shout out to Swaggy Dead for the $1 cash. I say I still want to hunch Fanny Passer. I feel you right there. Listen. She can't produce children no more. How old is Fanny? Hell, I don't want to put that on that baby. I do not want to put that on Fanny real quick. What is Fanny Willis' age? Damn it, I think she a little bit older than me. Fanny Willis' age, she 52. She can't have them no more. I am under the belief, just due to the age, that she cannot produce children anymore. So she is a good pick. She is a good pick out here in these doggone streets. Remember that right there. She would not produce children or can't produce children. Right. In my opinion, I don't know that lady like that.
And now Whitenauer says on the witness stand, by the way, I understand that the names in purple are witness names. He says on the witness stand, Lafarge claimed that Wynn initiated a fist fight with a member of Lafarge's party, and that man, who pled guilty under the First Offender Act to making false statements to the police, also made that claim on the stand, but none of the state's independent witnesses backed that up. We used video and photos obtained through the prosecution in our report. Reporting live, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
This fool is off the block. This fool is off the streets. And he done killed the father out here in these streets, man. Old family man right there. Got to be more careful. The gun just went off. Shit, damn it. I meant to pistol whip him, but damn it just went off. I thought that the shit was cute. I thought it was cute for me to be 19 and have a revolver and get into a little something. I had the thought process to go ahead on a pistol whip me somebody. I thought it was cute then. Shit ain't cute now. Decisions. By the parking spot. Y'all like, listen. Why? Hold on. I'm trying to get back to inside of the mall real quick before we run out of this time. Hold on. Shout out to everybody who had them made on over there to twitch.com, The Willie Williams Show. When y'all see them, and listen, again, I do understand that y'all be like, but we don't want to put that on black people and stuff like that, because I know all black people like that right there. I'm trying to tell you something. I know it ain't all. I'm just going to say that it's the majority. I see a group of you fools. Boy, y'all can have it. Nope. No. If I walk into a store and y'all got hoodies on and shit, nope. It's just 199 degrees outside. You bitches with hoodies on and long sleeves and sweatpants. Y'all ain't got no gym membership. I got to get the hell on from around you. Get the hell on from around you. Listen, self-preservate, y'all. Self-preservation means a lot out here in these doggone street. Save your own life. Save your own life. Y'all give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news out here in these streets, man. I'm running just a tad bit behind. Still trying to get some things together. I've been thrown off due to the incident that I'm having, dealing with my business out here in these streets. But I'm going to go ahead on and get it right, because that's the type of player that I am. I ain't going to sit around and cry about it. I may say something about it, but I ain't going to cry about it. I ain't going to cry. I'm not going to cry. Sure enough not. On camera, I'm not going to cry. That's how we going to tell it. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness round here at the Willie Williams Show. It's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your la-la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. And listen, Linda. If y'all get a chance, can y'all please go around to Pleasant Candles, pleasantcandles.com. Go ahead on and grab you a little something. Put it in your house. But if y'all is trying to shop with a player, PayPal is down right now. Damn, you're going to have to find another way to go ahead on and pay for something. PayPal is down right now. I'm trying to get PayPal up. I'm still trying to do my due diligence as a business owner out here in the doggone street. Listen, man, I really do appreciate y'all. We finna go to Humble, if I did not say it. We finna go to Humble. The link is down there in the description. I'm going to see y'all over there, man, because it starts at 1 o'clock. I'm gone.
Nails get nailed to the cross while you paint fake nails with the gloss. Get prepared for the Lord. If you ran from the source, you would realize it was ran from the source. Get the word in your pores, let it pour out till it pour out of your soul. We can fall out or we fall out, cause we all bow. Get a true dog, give